idea. We've just been talking about voice to text, so that teachers can read an essay, record while they're reading it they're through voice, and then have it a text produced a critique of the essay. But then we were just having a little chat about maybe going a bit further than that. Why convert it back to text? What we were talking about?
Okay, what we are talking about is trying to get a system or find a way of a tutor looking at an assignment, looking at the learning outcomes, looking at the work that has been produced by the student, and then the teacher or the lecturer giving feedback verbally or orally by saying things like, okay, now when it comes to this particular learning outcome, you've made this area, you have not covered that, you still need to do that, can you look at this aspect of that, and then record that and maybe have the learner listen, and if there's also a visual recording, then the learner can listen and see the tutor giving the feedback, and that would be another form of teaching and another form of learning.
I really like that idea. Instead of reducing, thunking everything down into text, audio, visual, multimedia feedback, and the feedback itself becoming part of it, just like we're doing here. So we could be describing an essay so that the student can see the teacher talking about their essay. It's an interesting idea.
And that would be a much more friendly way of giving feedback. So it's not like a question of just reading, but you are seeing the tutor conversing with you and exchanging. In a way, there's some sort of exchanging views and ideas. And when it comes to the learner also can give feedback, because at a later stage, once they listen to the feedback, if there are any points that they're not clear about, they can always get back to record their their views and all of that, and get back to the tutor or to the lecturer and say, look, you did say this and this, but this is what I did here, or I'm not very clear about that, and the tutor can look at it and get back to them.
We're almost talking about revolution here. This is got revolutionary ideas. We as education has been so predominated by the written word, but that's only a representation of our actual being. We don't interact by writing letters all day to each other, apart from when we're doing email. But so the idea that the teacher can comment on the essay through video and the student can then respond back through video is quite remarkable. And then, of course, the next stage is, well, why have an essay at all? I've been talking to some teachers about alternative forms of assignment and assessment, and when you always write an essay and then I'll mark it, but then and here what we're talking about is the assessment for the marking, moving away from written word. But you can do a blog, you can do a video, you can do a presentation, you can do a play, an act, make something. There's all alternative ways of doing assignments. That's cool.